From Oracle Park in San Francisco, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. What do you have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And here it comes. Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. There's a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. It's Aaron Judge now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1 to Judge. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Bellinger. And the first offering is not close. Check swing and a 1-0. Appeal to third. Did not go. 2 outs, base is empty. It's through for a hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Brandon Lau. First pitch misses.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Fitzgerald, long run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. Ryan Yarborough, what do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field. Bellinger under it. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. 2 down, base is empty. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Chas McCormick. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. McCormick batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Next offering is down low.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Fastball for a strike. Schmidt whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. And it's 1-1. Over to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Anthony Volpe now at the plate.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch inside. Now 1-2.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Lee makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Yarbrough back to work. Out to center. Mitchell sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right through there, got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Garrett Mitchell. That one inside. Ball
inside.
1. Just missed.
2-0.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. Schmidt tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Aaron Judge at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Inside. 1-0. And another ball. And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Foul ball. Fitzgerald settles underneath it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Herrera Encarnacion. Fastball is outside. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Ground ball, Goldie. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the lineup, Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. High in the air, out to right. 2 down. Here's Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yelich batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Inside, ball 3.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Casey Schmidt. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Yelich at second with 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. To the right side, Lau tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting back here at Oracle Park. Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Cody Bellinger. Inside, just missed. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sends it to Flores, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Paul Goldschmidt now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Lau at the plate. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Bottom 4. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Volpe on to second. They get one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fouled off down the right side. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. In there at the knees.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed.
And it's caught for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Left field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Chas McCormick. Yelich makes the play, and there's one away. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. First time up, he grounded to third.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
0-2 now. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That just misses. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Herrera Encarnacion. Yarbrough back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 2 in this one. Fitzgerald goes 6'1", 27 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Next offering is in for a strike.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around, and so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 for 2. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Chapman gets a piece there. Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike. That ball's foul.
That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off. The Yanks down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is inside ball 1. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. That's the 2nd out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swinging a foul straight back. Lee makes a move towards the gap and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
In the air, right field, McCormick sizing this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And the sweeper misses. Second and third, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Now this is in the air down the line. McCormick sizes this one up and makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Lee stands in now, looks at that one inside. Line drive, base hit, and a run in to score. And it gets by him. Still manages a throw, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lee around third. The relay. Tag. Not in time. He scores. It's 5-0. So the batting order turns over. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that is out of play. 0-1. In the dirt. Blocked.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike. Wade at second. Fitzgerald at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Oracle Park, top of inning number 7. Bellinger up to hit. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just off the inside edge. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Brandon Lowe will hit
The
next.
batter number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, you know, with 2 out
0-1.
and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Outside. And a count 1-2. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's the strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Christian Yelich. Tap foul at the plate. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-2. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. The other way, that's a base hit. Yelich flies around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one pushed foul. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Schmidt
1 ball,
on
2
at
strikes,
first.
count.
Nobody out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. That to right. McCormick settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Not
Ball
even
1, no
close
strike.
there. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. That
Ball
misses
that
the
side.
zone, and it's 2-0. That big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. On the ground to the left. Whips it across, and that will end the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Wells in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And strike one to the catcher. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome.
And no one can get there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Volpe stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1's the count.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he dodges that fastball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now a chance for Garrett Mitchell. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Late with the swing there. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble.
Yelich snags it, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So here's Wade now. RBI single his last time, huh? That one not close. 1-0. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He'll score easily. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back. Just
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. In there safely.
Wastes no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-0. Back here in Houston, now it's the DH, Junior Caminero. Gordon back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Missed inside with the curve.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one ripped to left and foul ball. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And there's a ball.
Full count.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one popped in the air left field. DeZenzo corrals it. One down. Junior Cam. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Junior Caminero. Gordon back to work. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. In the air, center field, Myers. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here top of the second, and now Junior Caminero. Gordon back to work. Just missed. Cut on and lifted in the air. Myers makes the catch, and there's one away. And now back here in Baltimore. Now here is Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one upstairs, ball one. In there at the knees for a strike. Fought off foul. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. That one drifts inside. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the seventh. And now the right fielder, Tyler Freeman. Out in front and foul to the left side.
First pitch, 3-10.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-2. Goes down looking. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Beck. That's in there. That's strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. And he pumps in a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Tyro Estrada in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up. Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Hancock back to work. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rodriguez makes the play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Arozarena squeezes it, and that. Next to hit, Michael Busch. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Slider squirts away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And he makes the catch. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Left field, way back there. Ranging back. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
All 1's the count.
Foul ball there. Win at first, 1 gone. And that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 1 out, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first.
1 down. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Doubled in his first AB. Now a screamer into the outfield. Fraley pulls it in on the run. Singer back to work. High fly ball out to center field. And there's 1 down. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. One out, runner at second. Here's C.J. Abrams now. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Wood around third. Safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third, and he's out. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Back in Anaheim, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Joe Adell. Irvin back to work. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Slings to first. Bottom of the 6th. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Joe Adell. Irvin back to work. Inside. And that is ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. So 2 down, and now it's Juan Soto. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up right Riley on the run. He's got it. And that is out number. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Drilled out towards left center field. That one is back. Out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. 2 outs, nobody on. Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tied at 4. On the ground, right side. Albies sends it to first. They get the out on. Here's Juan Soto. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. Gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Juan Soto, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Just off the inside edge.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. One down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. The velocity. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And Earl Hendricks. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike one.
One strike.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 13. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Seoul taking on Baltimore. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ceddanne Rafaela, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Now 1-1.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing deGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone. Out towards right center field. Abreu makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 out, space is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. deGrom, 36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Hayes makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the first. And here is Eric Davis. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. There's the strike. Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut. And it did not take long for him to make a name for himself. Talking about Feller's debut, he burst onto the scene at his first start. He struck out 15 batters, and he was still in high school. In his fourth start, he racked up 17 Ks. This to third. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Starling Marte up to hit. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
0-1.
And Feller didn't slow down anytime soon. Led the league in strikeouts for the next 4 seasons and won 93 games.
Next pitch is outside.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And now here is Eddie Murray. That one at triple digits. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And that one pulled foul. 2 out, space is empty. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-2.
$100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Ozzie Smith. deGrom back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Down the left field line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down going for 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. They say he went.
No ball. 1 strike.
Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses way outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And he takes a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Derek Jeter now at the plate. That's ripped. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag out. Jonathan Indy at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Fenway, leading off, Jason Varitek. Here comes a pitch. That's a little bit low.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. And now, Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch, not close. Slice down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's a foul ball.
Swung on, belted. And it's off the green monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
The first baseman, number 13, Junior.
And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Benson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Caminero, the runner at first with two gone. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Boston, now batting Key Brian Hayes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. That misses.
That's the ball.
Now 1-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Murphy now. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Back in Boston, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Takes it himself. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Late swing, foul to the left. Abreu should have this one. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. And that's outside. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it's filled up. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, Hayes. The throw to first, And that is the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Eric Davis. Pitch misses, ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball. Marte, in his 12th season, 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Slow roller to third, Caminero. And that quickly 2 away. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch just misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That's inside.
2-1.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. See ya. Strikes him out for this. Back here at Fenway, now the left fielder, Ted Williams. DeGrom back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And now 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. And that one hit to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Up the middle. Throws to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Lowe. Way inside, gets out of the way.
No, that's it.
Now pitching. Hey.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Way
3-1.
inside. And it's fouled away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Rafaela at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Lau off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit in the air, right field. Benson makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jeter stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's 2 down. So up next, Jonathan India struck out swinging his first time. In the air, right side. Benson on his way in. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one just misses. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Ozzie Smith. Fouled off left side. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Boston. And the batter now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And the batter now, Cody Clemens. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. This one in the air right field. Benson sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. Here's Sean Murphy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
High fly ball right field. Benson gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Jordan steps in to take his hacks. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Stewart in his 4th year, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Ryan Dozier will hit next.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Look out! And it hit him. First and second, no outs. Stepping in, Ted Williams. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. To second, 2. Relay to first. Got him. Triple play. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Eric Davis. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
2-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just misses there.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. And now the center fielder, Starling Marte. Out to short, Smith. To first. And that quickly 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1 there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Now, Jason Varitek.
The catcher, Jason
Stewart back to work. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Clemens. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Lau at the plate. He is struck out and he is walked.
Wow.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, and now Wilyer Abreu. Late with the swing there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. New pitcher now, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Got him swinging. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one's upstairs, ball 1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And we are tied. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. Benson drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Key Brian Hayes getting ready to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Caminero. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take...
Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is a big first out. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at-bat. First pitch misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Base hit, one run is in. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Digging in, Ted Williams. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And first offering is fouled off. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. Way high there. And it's 1-1. Just missed. Man on second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one popped up. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Eric Davis. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. That's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting